what I'm gonna do is before I play, I want to look at Blur's list, see what I think of it. What the fuck is grab, dude? Oh, whatever. All right, well, I present after much deliberation the official Marth move tier list. What we got here? Most notably, to show Blur's expertise of his infinite knowledge of Marth, he forgot to put in grab, so that's already a red flag right there. But let's give him a little freebie. What do I think of each of these placements? Best move in the game. It does everything. It's forward air. Do I think that's the best move in the game? No, I don't think so. Like, let's get things very straight here. Marth's Fair is really good. It has a lot of utility. It's good at controlling space. It's good at it's disjointed. So if you throw out your move at the same time as the other person, your move wins. It sets up for a kill well. Ken combo, can't forget that. It's good at edge guarding spacies. It's good at juggling. And it's a great combost move. It's very mobile. Fair is great. In fact, I don't think it's even that, like, it's not even that absurd to call it as the best move that Marth has. However, I do not think it's the best move in the game for the weaknesses I'm going to describe with it. The weaknesses of Fair is that it is not a lasting hitbox. There's two types of fairs that you could do. You could do a rising fair or a late fair. You can't do both because if you could do double fair, but there is a window of vulnerability where Marth is wide open. You could retreating fair, especially when you have like center advantage where it's very safe, but unless your opponents are just ramming their head at you, like, half of unranked, that's not that good when you realize you're giving up a lot of space when they're just patiently waiting out of it. Yeah. So, like, what the big issue, and also, like, you can't directly kill with it. Like, I said that it's good at, setting up kills, but the move itself can't really kill. Like, the move itself will take until, like, 170%. Like, that, it's bad at killing itself. So, I do agree. It's Marth's best move, by far. Well, not by far, but, like, do I think it's a tier in its own? I don't know. I don't know what Blur really means by separating it. Like, a lot of these moves should be in the same tier. Like, I don't think Fair is its own tier. Oh, Blur's in this chat. Fair kills all the fucking time. Have I played versus Falco? You can't just think about one matchup, Blur. You have to, like, think about, like, all the matchups. And there's times where, like, it doesn't even kill versus Spaceys, and it's like, damn, it's more, at 180. Yeah, like, again, I said that Fair is good at setting up the kill. I don't think it's good at directly killing, though. Like, yeah, it's good at setting up Gibbs. It's good at edge guards. But that's not really the move itself directly killing. It's more so the setup. Which is, well, yeah, Fair is godlike because of that. I think it's the best move Marth has. I just don't think it's a tier in its own. Like, I think it's like, I think you're going a little too far with pushing this Fair, It's good. Not denying that. But do I think it's that much better than Marth's Nair, for example? And I don't think so. Like, I don't think it's that much better than differentiating in its own tier, because the big strength. Imagine playing Pikachu without Fair. You don't even think Marth can play against Pikachu to begin with, so I don't even know what point you're trying to make there, Blur. Yeah, no, the reason why I don't think Nair is like that, it's not, I don't think it's like a tier below Fair. Like, I think Nair is so good because you don't need to make a read about the type of Fair. Like, again, like a big weakness of Fair is that you have to choose between Rising Fair or Late Fair. And you can't do both. You're leaving yourself vulnerable to either getting instant hit or getting whiff punished. Or losing stage. Like, you are sacrificing some things. And with Nair, you're kind of mitigating that weakness big time. That, like, Nair is like both of Mart's Fair much faster, and auto cancel fast fall Nair in place is absurdly broken because you don't need to make that read of doing a late or a rising fair when you have kind of both in one. There is some caveats still with Marth's Nair is that like it's weird with like sometimes they could try to find a way to hit in between. That's a little weird. It's not the most reliable move. Like it's good like 95% of the time, but then like the 5% of the time where like it just does not work. It's like, huh? Where like there's like weird developments of like spacies like crouch canceling the first hit in there and then shielding the second hit. So that's like a little worrisome. But you can't forget that Nair is like it's so good. Like it's like my go-to in a lot of matchups because like I don't need to make as much reads as I would with Fair. Like Fair is a more reliable move and like if you're certain that this will happen, then Fair is better. But if you're not as certain, like when your opponent will go in and such like that, Nair is better because you don't need to make as hard of a read. And also, like, it's a little better at killing. Sometimes you could set up a Nair to Dare setup in, like, a lot of characters. So, it's good at pressuring at side platform as well, if you get underneath them. The thing, though, that, what makes this Nair probably like bottom tier for a lot of Marts is that they do approaching Nair. And like they're not as efficient with their auto cancel fast fall. And that is horrible Nair. Don't do those approach. If you do approaching bad Nairs like that, that move is bottom tier and you're gonna die. Because like this move is so hard to whiff punish if you do it in place. But like it's hard to directly beat, but if you do an approaching Nair, you are fucked. Yeah, I don't think it's necessarily a tier in its own, but with Fair, I think these two are similar together. And if I had to, like, you know, put Grab in there, I'd probably put Grab in a similar tier. Because, you know, Marth's Grab, there's a reason why there's a bunch of memes around it, where it is literally the bane of Spacey's existence. It's not nearly as strong as it is with other characters, but it's such good positional advantage. It has long range. Pivot grab is one of Marth's best tools to find efficient opening. How is grab not a move, Blur? What? Do you think all characters' grabs are the same? Because that's clearly not true. If you're saying that grab is not a move, then special moves are not. Like, neutral B is not a move. Each throw is a move? I guess? I mean, I wouldn't have opposed seeing it in there, but like, I'm just putting grab in a vacuum. Where like, grab doesn't do damage on its own. Well, not true. Not if you do pummel and like buffer a throw off of it. But I think most people would accept grab as a move, and with Marth's grab in mind, I think it's top three move. I think they're all on their same tier. I don't think they're like tier on their own. Like I put Fair, Nair, and Marth's grab as S tier moves. Okay, Blur. Okay. And then like I'll move on to like A tier moves, where probably my A tier would be Marth's down tilt, Marth's F smash, and Marth's up air. That's probably what I ordered at. Down tilt, the move is good for setting up a lot of conditioning, and the move itself is not that good. Let's be real here. And in a similar manner, F smash also isn't that good, but you're lying to me if you think you've never feared Marth's F smash in your life. Blur, how are you not an F smash believer when you hate fighting against unranked Marth? What is the number one thing that they do? Tell me. What is the number one move that you fear for your life every time you're cornered? It's S smash. S smash is A tier. It's like it covers an absurd amount. Like it covers a lot more options than you think in neutral. Options you didn't even know existed. It's like, oh, S smash somehow covered that. Tipper S smash is like very, very strong. It's like mini puff rest. It's like an excellent combo, and like I also think S smash like requires like a high degree of awareness and skill to like properly space around it, and being aware that like dude, your opponents are so afraid of S smash, and if you aren't utilizing it at all, like there's a reason why Spaceys were like telling Zane that you need to S smash more, because like it is a crime that you're not utilizing this fear that Mewtwo King has plagued us with for decades. Where Zane's like, all right, I'm gonna use S smash a little more, and his neutral became 1,000 times better because like the fear of S smash and like the insane reward you could get off of like some matchups. Now, obviously, you shouldn't spam this. Similar to like, you know, approaching Nair, like if you overuse things like down tilt and S smash, like you're just gonna lose. Like they're not good moves in of itself, which is why I'm not putting it as like the top tippity top tiers. I think it's more of like it's so good once you know how to properly use it. Down tilt and F smash. Down tilt's a little less committal, but like still threatens a lot. And F smash is like actually that like you better respect me. If you don't, I'm gonna hit you with this. And like it's so good at like setting up kills, setups and such. And then up air is like up air. I don't really know where to put it. Like I think this is part of the part where like the ordering is like sure. Where like up air, it's good at comboing. Although up air kind of sucks outside of Spaceys. I'm gonna be real here. Like obviously up air, weak up air, amazing, disgustingly good versus Spaceys. Kind of not that good versus a lot of other characters. I'm not gonna lie. Like you use fair and bear to juggle more often than up air. Like falling up air is good for juggles. That's kind of about it. And like you never really kill with it. So it's like, yeah, it's okay versus Peach. It's not, if you're gonna call up air like one of the best moves in the game, it's like not that good versus Puff and Peach. So it's like, it's like it's godlike versus Spaceys, and then it drops off after that, like huge drop off. So like it's not that good versus Falcon. It's okay versus Sheik. It's meh versus Puff and Peach. It's okay versus Marth. And it's like meh versus the lower tier characters. It doesn't do shit against Yoshi. It doesn't do shit against Pikachu either, since so it's like it's good. But the thing is, Blur, is that like you could take away up air and the matchup would change, but like I'd be okay because I have forward air to juggle. And it's like, yeah, it sucks I lost up air, but like, you know, I'd be fine with forward air. And it's like you know. And like when you think about it versus like the lower tier characters, how often are you using Marth's up air? Like it's not very often. Yeah, like I don't know. It's like, do I think up air is better than F smash and down tilt? Like I don't know. Like I don't know how you would calculate the controversial fact that like it is so good versus Fox and Falco, and it drops off heavily. Like okay, it's okay versus Sheik and Marth. It's meh versus Peach and Puff and Falcon. It's actually just bad to up air versus Yoshi, if I'm being honest, a lot of times, and like Pikachu. So you know, no, F tilt is so much worse than F smash. That's not true. Where like that? No, F tilt is more of like a crutch. It's like less committal, but like F tilt is not as good as F smash. We're kind of just like picking at like the absolute top crop, but it's just like it's weird to rank up here because like the utility of it varies so widely between each matchup, and that's what makes it hard to rank. It's after okay, so like S smash, down tilt, up air. After that, I'll put a tier below that is like Marth's Dare, Marth's up B, and Marth's up tilt. I don't know why down smash is this high. It's okay. Oh wait, maybe you're thinking about down smash because of like the tech chases tricks that I've been telling you, and that does bring it up. But I don't think it's that like like the utility of it is still very situational though. Like, dude, Marth's up tilt and Marth's up tilt Dan up B is so much better. Like down smash is good, but it's you think down smash is above up tilt? No. Down smash is not above up tilt. Up tilt is fast as shit too. It's like what people hate most about Marth because of how good it is. Up tilt, up tilt, up tilt. It's like a bullshit parry. Like if shield didn't exist, up tilt would be the parry. Calm down, Blair. Calm down. I would personally rank Mart's Dare, Mart's up tilt, and Mart's up B in some order. Like for relatively yeah, it's DP. It's like it's yeah, down smash has 62 frames of lag. Don't miss. Sometimes you're gonna hit the inner part and you're gonna get reversed from it. Like I feel like right now you're in the honeymoon phase of why down smash is so good, and then you're gonna see some flaws, some like nitpicks, and like the little things is like actually maybe it's not as good as I thought. Like it's good. Don't get me wrong. It's just It's not nearly at. Doesn't have the utility as Mart's up B, down, and down air, and up tilt. Where up tilt can sometimes set up kills from juggles, and it's a great combo starter. It gets Spaceys really mad, and that's always to my benefit. And sets up platform tech chases really, really well. Although, so like it's good combo and sometimes kill setup for Spaceys, and it could be a juggle finisher against floaties. Pretty situation. Like this is kind of like the phase of Marth's tier list moves where it's like it starts to get more situational, but in that situation, it's so good. Like, dude, like when Marth's up tilt is good, it is so good. And same thing with down air. Again, also pretty situational, but like, dude, you just get a kill at 20 and 30. Marth's Dare, broken. And then up B is actually deceptively pretty good at recovering, due to the minute details about Marth's curl, where you think that Marth's up B like only goes straight up, like slight straight up to the left, but you could actually angle it a little, like you would with Mario Brothers up B, and therefore like you could just barely make it on stage, and that helps a lot with edge guards. Where I've been teaching some students of mine that like, oh no, you could actually go out there further with up B, and the reason why you're not recovering is because you're not curling your up B. You gotta actually angle it more towards the stage, and so that makes the recovery and edge guarding aspect a lot better than you think. As well as like tech chase up B, European Ken combo, situational stuff that is so good. Like, God, you can't think of them without like knowing. So good, so good. Yeah, up B's badass. As for where I'd rank it, I don't know. This is the part where I don't really care where you rank it. I think below that is like where it's like pretty situational tier. Like there is a very, very specific spot where it's like it's good, but like I'm not like popping off over it like I would with down air, up B, and up tilt. Where this is probably where I'd start putting in down smash and side B and counter in the same tier. Where it's like they're very, very good. They're very good at what they're doing. Down smash can be good at like some tech chase setups. It's the same. It comes out of the same frame as grab, so it's like same reactive tech chase setup. Plus, you're covering a lot of options. Down smash is what makes tech chasing chic possible, by the way, for various reasons. And side B, floaty killer, could sometimes get like a cute little dancing blade combo and like spacing matchups sometimes against Falco. It's good when it's good. It's mostly gimmick in other spots, but in spots where it's favorable, sure. And counter, there's actually a little development of counter where if you aerial counter, Marth's legs aren't even exposed, so it's like it's so good for edge guarding Spaceys, and like so good in other spots. Like whenever you think a Marth is gonna reverse you from the ledge, counter, and then he said, you see Zane doing it. I'm starting to do it more often. Sometimes it helps a lot with recoveries. So like these moves, they're just as good as like the moves above. It's just that they're even more situational. So it's like that's kind of the problem, is that they are a little more situational, but they're still very, very good. Sabi up tilt, down smash, tech chase, getting the tipper feels really good. Counter, and then we kind of move on to the lower tier moves, where I actually don't know if I would put back air this low, honestly. but forward tilt and jab and dash attack and neutral B, they all look about right. I think maybe I would shuffle like back air like a little slightly higher. It's really good. Like, no, I'm thinking in terms of juggles. I because like I'm when I compare that move to fair, it's like no, fair is just better. Like back air, like okay, back air, forward tilt, jab, dash attack, neutral B is like where it's even more situational that produces like meh results. It's like yeah, they're great. They're great. It's just that like it's very situational. It's like even more situational than the moves above, and not much more to say. And then up smash, yeah, his worst move, but still has some utility. Like I've gotten some funny interactions getting the side hitbox of up B, getting the up tipper up smash. There's a setup in Yoshi's and Fallon, well mostly Yoshi's, where if you get a no impact land on the top platform off of a tech chase and you grab the tech roll and they DI neutral, like they don't DI away from the top platform, you could get an up smash confirmed between 80 to 90, 95. But that's so situational. That is the only consistent setup I know from up smash, aside from like your up air somehow magically sets up for a tipper up smash. There is only one setup that I know of up smash actually having like a good utility, and it's like absurdly situational. And if you want to get technical, then the other moves aside B, I guess that's worse than up smash. But yeah, so for the most part, I agree with the ordering of the list. I don't agree with where you tier them, Blur. And like few moves here and there, like I think you overrate down smash. I think you underrate F smash. Otherwise, it's a good list. I don't know. I agree with most of it for the most part. Like again, it's like how I critique the Marth Peach guide, where it's like, yeah, there's some nitpicks here and there, but overall it's good. Like just because I'm critiquing like 10% of it, the 90%, when you don't critique, when you don't get critiqued for most of your work, that means you know it's good. Oh yeah, and grab is top 3. Like yeah, but fucking put grab in your list, Blur. Just do it. Just put grab. Down tilt for Nair, I do not agree. Nair's so fucking good. Yeah, where's grab? Where's grab? Up air, down tilt, bear, dash attack, F tilt, jab, higher. Nah, I don't agree, Kira. Yeah, I think it's insane that you think down smash is better than F smash. Actually, like if this is ordered, holy shit, that is a. I just think that's an incorrect take. No offense, Blur. Yeah, it's probably not ordered. Well, I mean, it's not specified. Yeah, you knew what you're doing. You know that's not correct. It's like, really? You're putting down smash over it? Yeah. No, you're right. You're right. You know what you're doing. But yeah, good list.